my friends are fake. Whoa. Do rag activity. Do rag activity. Do rag activity.
Well, good afternoon to you. It is an imperfect day, far from the perfect backdrop to a game so highly anticipated, but it is far too special, too important an occasion to be beaten by the elements. There is quite a buzz here. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's...
Shoots! Dumfries. Ake. The Netherlands have failed to win any of their last 5 away games. Gakpo. Does really well to win the ball there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And he cuts out the supply. The Netherlands going wide appreciably more than they had been.
Yeah, they're just making more of the increased time on the ball there and asking some interesting questions too, whether it's bringing someone into play or drifting inside. Good movement.
Could be danger here. Tadic. And a chance! Goal! Serbia! And Serbia score first.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Serbia gain their reward with an early goal. De Jong created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Ake. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. And the score is 1-0. The ball is loose. Chance! It's in! They have come roaring back! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Matic. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic. That's good play. Milinkovic-Savic. Filip Juricic. And here's Tadic. Tadic tries to thread one through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Reinders. And he welcomes it in. Gakpo gets into a good position. He is through here. Gakpo! Goal, the Netherlands! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
The Netherlands go into the lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Milinkovic-Savic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Mitrovic. Now it's Milinkovic-Savic. It's a goal kick. Ake shifted upfield. Memphis Depay finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Tadic producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Tadic. Filip Juricic. And here's Mitrovic. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Reinders. Timber. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Milinkovic-Savic. Milinkovic-Savic laid out to the left flank. That'll be a throw-in. Tadic. Well timed, excellent interception. Timber can get it clear. And here's Tadic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Reinders. And the first half is done. Are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Serbia can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Filip Juricic. Played into space. Milinkovic-Savic. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Cuts out the pass. Pavlovic. Filip Juricic. And it's Tadic. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
too long, and over the line. Kostic. Lukic. Oh, good spread. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gakpo with the cross. Carries far too far and out of play. Filip Juricic. That's good running with the ball. Vlahovic! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And they've got a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Lukic was among the starting 11 last time out. Kostic. Steaming on goalwards. Nice physical challenge.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gakpo. Cross goes in there. Up he goes! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's a real disappointment as well after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Kostic going... That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And it's Matic. Gakpo looking understandably energised after his goal. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Juricic. Cleared without complication. And claimed it back swiftly. Pavlovic. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Filip Juricic. That is lovely. Juricic. And here's Kostic. And here's Vlahovic.
Serbia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Dumfries. He has found the way through. He is just caressing the ball.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Matic. That's really well manoeuvred. Danger averted for now. And it's Juricic. Lukic. Back into the middle. Done delicately. And that's not going to reach.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And back to the keeper they go. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Radonjic. The final 5 minutes. And here's Kostic. Brilliantly cut out.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And the shots! Oh, they could be caught out here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Great defending, strong and determined. Till. Van der Ven. And that will be the final act. Serbia came into this game looking for all 3 points, but in the end they're unable to lay claim even to...